everyone, this is Kristen with Rantings of a Super Driven Woman, and today in the Push Play series, we are talking about living in the now and being present. What does being present even mean? Some people don't even know what it means, so I'm going to tell you. Being present means that you are fully committed to and focused on the moment that you are in right now. So right now, while you're reading this blog or listening to this audio, you are truly absorbing the information and you are processing it. You are not thinking about what you did 10 minutes ago or what you did 2 months ago. You're not thinking about what you're going to do in 5 minutes or tomorrow. Your mind is completely focused on these words. This is what being present means. So some of you may say, well, what good does that do me? What good does being present do me? Well, I'll tell you. First of all, it's going to help you learn to give attention and respect to the world around you. It will help you appreciate the small miracles that take place every day. From breathing in and out to our body's easy movements, from spring showers to newly budding daffodils. These are the miracles that present themselves so effortlessly to us and without asking anything in return. Showing appreciation for these small miracles and giving them attention and respect that they deserve will give them the value in your life. If that didn't make you think at all, try this one on for size. The only time that you can create is in the present. You can't go back and create something for now. You just can't. You can't go back a week ago and make a salad for today, and you can't make a plan for yesterday. You can't make a conversation that you had just vanish. What you can do is something today that is different and that will help you look back with less regret because it will be more thoughtful decision or creation. Some people will even say, how can you plan for everything or anything if you're also trying to live in the moment? Well, easy. I'll give you an example. Let's say that you want a new career, okay? And you've come up with a plan in order to get that career. What happens if you're not living in the moment and you become distracted, forget to look at your plan? Maybe you miss a big step you're supposed to take because you're too busy avoiding the now. You're too distracted by something else. Being present is not going to stop you from reaching your goals. In fact, it's going to actually help make sure that you do reach them. So this is why it's important to be present in your life. This is why it should be a big deal for you. And this is why it should be a priority for you. So as usual, I'm not just going to tell you all these crazy things. I'm also going to give you an exercise because I think it's really important to have a way to figure out how to be present in your life. So these are things that I've done for myself, and I really hope that they work for you. So the first thing is you get a pen and paper, and I want you, no matter where you are and what you're doing, I want you to write down what you see around you. Just kind of take a deep breath, in through your nose, out through your mouth, a cleansing breath, and really think about what you're seeing and what you're hearing and maybe what you're smelling, and think about how it makes you feel. Now, I don't just mean, look at a tree and say, okay, tree. That's what I see. No. I want you to look at the bark on the tree. I want you to look at how it grows up out of the ground and look at the leaves and the details in them. I want you to look at how it sways with the breeze and think about how old that tree is, how long it's probably been there. Probably longer than you've been alive. Maybe not, but probably. Really take in what you're seeing, process it in your mind, and then put it on paper. You will feel some gratitude and some appreciation for just that simple miracle of nature. The next thing you need to do is act as though the next interaction you have with someone will be the last. Anytime that you have a conversation with somebody that you're in a relationship with or a friendship with, you should try to show some sort of care for them. You'd think this is a no-brainer, right? It's not. Lots of times we get distracted because we have a million things to do that day, or something horrible happened the day before, or something frustrating, or something great, whatever. There's lots of things that are in our mind, and it's just cluttering us up. And when that happens, we forget to be present in our conversations, in our interactions with these people that we love and care for. And they feel that. They feel that lack of presence. So the next time you're with somebody, clean out your mind. Get rid of it all. Put it on hold, because these people that you're communicating with, these people are important enough to you that you are going to table whatever else is in your head and completely focus on them and what you're doing right then with them. That needs to be what you're doing for them as a friend or a husband or a wife or whoever it is. That is how you show your love and support and respect for them, by giving them that full attention. And it can be very hard to do. It can be very hard to do. But honestly, if you don't have that time to focus on a person, to give them that respect, to give them that support, then you should not be talking to them on the phone right now, or you should not be having coffee with them right now. You should not be having a conversation with them right now. You should be waiting until you're ready for that conversation, because you're not really there with them if you're thinking about a million other things. So act as though it's the last time you're going to interact with them. Try that. The last thing is to make now statements. Talk about whatever situation that you're dealing with today, the situation that is today, but try to avoid talking about what brought the situation into your life and what you think the outcome will be. This is so hard. I'll give you an example. If I say to you today, my husband did not take out the trash, I am so frustrated. That is a statement of now. That's right now. That's what I'm dealing with today. If I say to you, my husband did not take out the trash today, I'm really frustrated. And then, you know what? Last week he didn't do it either. And then the week before that, not only did he not take out the trash, but he didn't take care of the dishes like he said he was going to do either. What just happened there? What just happened? I started with one statement, and then I backpedaled to support it with all of this other garbage. Stuff that has no business being right here and right now with me or with you. And what happens is 90% of the time when you're telling a story to a friend and saying, oh my goodness, my husband didn't take out the trash, and then you go into the backlog of details of it, your friend has probably heard it. And that's not really going to work, is it? Is that really going to work? No. Your friend doesn't need to hear the same stuff over and over again, and your mom doesn't need to hear the same stuff over and over again. That's why we need to be living right now and say what the problem is today. Don't give it any more weight by adding all this history to it, and don't worry about the outcomes of it for down the road. Don't worry about any of that. What you need to do is just say your piece, say what's bothering you at the moment, get the support that you need, get it off of your chest, and then move on to the next moment. It really will make a huge difference. Making now statements will make a huge difference, and you're going to see how much influence you've allowed your past to have on your decisions. It's a ton. I guarantee it. It's a ton. All of us are victim to this. We've all done this, but we also have to try to get out of it. We have to make the change. We have to, in order for it to get better. So there's an exercise for you to do, and, don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged if you don't find yourself living in the moment every moment. It's a work in progress. We all go through it. I'm not living in the moment every single moment. I am working toward it, and I try, and I have very good moments. But just the idea that you recognize that you're not going to be able to do it in one day, and you're not going to be able to be, perfect at it, then you know that you need to look back at it and start the process again. Awareness is 80% of your solution. Hope you guys had fun finding your purpose with that exercise, and I hope you guys have fun figuring out how to be present in your life. Have a good one, guys.